We wanted to show you the Venturi Mini actually in the in-car environment. It's obviously easier to demonstrate this when it's in the conditions where it's actually going to be used. The Venturi Mini itself is a cigarette lighter adapter device, and you can see that the cigarette lighter adapter stem will actually articulate through 135 degrees. So that gives the Venturi Mini the ability to work in car lighter sockets on a wide range of locations. The stem socket itself has also a locking ring here, which will lock the device into place so that you can press the buttons on it easily without the device moving around, and also that it compensates for the slight variation in cigarette lighter socket sizes that we have on the market. The Venturi Mini, the problem that this is designed to fix is that of getting music from the mobile phone into a wider range, into a wider environment, and in this case in the car. Mobile phones have extremely good MP3 player applications built into them these days, as we know, and on average up to 4, maybe even 8 gigabytes of memory on board. So it makes sense to try and increase the availability of that music to a wider range of users, and that's what the Venturi Mini does. So if we have a look at the Venturi Mini that we've got plugged down into the socket lighter here, we can actually see the device in action. We have already the unit's already powered up, and you can see that it's already paired due to the fact that you can see the Bluetooth icon on the left hand side and the two icons at the top for the music mode and also the hands-free mode. So the two modes there that the device can run in. The device uses Bluetooth, A2DP Bluetooth stereo, and also FM transmission to actually speak to the car radio system itself. So we're using two kinds of wireless technology here, combining the two to seamlessly give the best in-car audio experience that we can achieve. If we go into the music mode on the phone, this is all on the Venturi Mini. This is already bonded with our mobile phone, so we can actually, using the audio-video remote control protocol, take advantage of the phone's media playback by pressing the music icon button. The display reads music. You'll also see that the RDS display reads music at the same time, and this is a clever feature that we built in. Normally RDS uses the messaging to show you what channel you're listening to, but we use it to show what different music and different devices we've got. So if we go to settings mode here, you can see that it changes on the display itself, and we can see the various phones that we've got paired up with this. At the moment we're paired to the P990 device, that's the Sony, so that's just showing you those modes and the mode changes. Going back to the music mode now, at the bottom of the Venturi Mini we get the play pause control, and if we press play, what will happen is it will start up using audio video remote control protocol the music player on the phone, and goes into play mode, and you'll hear the music coming out across the car stereo system here. The quality is extremely good. We're using the latest A2DP Bluetooth 2.0 EDR, and I'll just turn the volume down a little bit for us here. The EDR data rate is obviously the highest data rate available, and also gives us a very good operating coverage. So the mobile phone doesn't need to be anywhere near to the unit itself. So we get an advantage in the range here. We can play and pause the music, and we can also forward, backwards and forwards through the music by using the scroll wheel on the front of the device. So we can go to different tracks on the phone. So we've got different tracks coming in here. Okay, the next thing that we'd like to talk about is the fact that we're already bonded to the in-car radio system, so that gives us the advantage of doing some more clever things with those capabilities. So we've already got the speakers here, and we've already got connection to the mobile phone. So what we can do is use this as a hands-free device. By pressing the hands-free button, we can go to the hands-free mode on the front of the Venturi Mini, and you can see that the lights change to a red and green socket to either take or make calls or reject calls if we want to. The advantage we have here is that we have the caller, the person we're speaking to, coming across in very good audio across the car radio speakers, so that we can hear them very, very well indeed. Built into the front of the Venturi Mini we have a microphone, and this uses the very high quality microphone in the background there, and also the latest clear voice technology from Cambridge Silicon Radio. That's one of our partners. This is the latest iteration of clear voice technology, and basically what it does is take out any noise in the background that stays constant. So when one is driving down the freeway, it will take out the motorway noise or the road rumble and the engine noise, leaving only the voice. And it's a very effective way of isolating the voice signal. So from a perspective of the person listening to you, you're coming across very clearly in a very intelligible way, and you hear the person you're speaking to very clearly because they're coming out over the car radio. We also build in the ability to download the phone book to the Venturi Mini, so we can have our contacts loaded in here, and the advantage of that is that not only can we dial contacts directly without touching the mobile phone at all, but also because we've got the contact's name and telephone number combined together in the device, then their name, if they call us, will appear on the RDS display in the car. So it's a very useful way of, you don't have to look at the Venturi Mini device, you can read the car radio and see the person that's calling you very easily indeed. So we've got high quality Bluetooth music and very high quality hands-free calling built in. If we now move on to the side of the device, we can see that there are two jacks here. That's audio in and audio out. The audio in can be used for an MP3 player, so that we can actually play audio through the car radio system, and again it will manage calls. If the call comes in when you're listening to MP3 music or A2DP music, it'll be muted in the background, so you can take your call and then start it up afterwards. The audio out button on the side, that allows us to put audio through to a car head unit. If it has an audio input, you don't have to use RDS. So there's an option there to connect using a direct cable connection. On the other side of the device, which is a little harder to see, so I'll use the device that I've got in my hand here, we have a USB port. This is very useful because this is a USB port for charging, and we have a 5-volt, 500 milliamp standard USB charge point here. So this will charge a wide variety of devices according to needs, and that will allow us to charge and arrive at our destination with everything fully charged. So that's the Venturi Mini in a nutshell. We have hands-free calling, Bluetooth music and charging all in one unit.